A strategic marketing analysis of QuBees Farm, Authenticity in a Saturated Honey Market, presented by Daniel Zabrenica for Marketing Management. QuBees Farm is a bee farm in Calamba, Laguna in the Philippines, owned by Ezequiel de la Cruz. Their mission is to help people understand honey production, bee life cycles, and beekeeping. As of now, they have two core products, the Asian bee honey, which is known for general consumption and has a balanced sweet and sour taste due to more than 17% moisture content, and the stingless bee honey, known for medicinal purposes, higher antibacterial content, and targeted at diabetics and health-conscious consumers. The local honey industry is not highly competitive in a traditional market sense, but it is driven by principles and ethics. The key differentiator is the practice of pure honey production versus adulterated honey, which involves bees being fed with sugar. QuBees positions itself on the side of authenticity and humane scientific methods. Their target audience for the Asian honey is general consumers and anyone experimenting with honey. However, for the stingless bee honey, they are targeting diabetics, health and superfood enthusiasts, and families with young children around 2 years old and above to improve immunity systems. Their brand positioning is "You must know your local beekeepers." They position themselves as the authentic, transparent, and humane source of pure honey, and educate consumers that real honey isn't cheap, and cheap honey isn't real, in order to distance themselves from adulterated products. Their product is pure seasonal Asian and stingless bee honey. However, they also have value-added services such as volunteering and training within the beekeeping community for social responsibility. Their price points are also based on the type, ranging from 400 to 850 Philippine pesos for Asian honey and 480 to 900 Philippine pesos for stingless bee honey. This is referencing existing market rates per gram and uses introductory and personal discounts in order to distribute the items. In terms of distribution, they also do direct sales via word of mouth, social media group postings, and personal delivery within the National Capital Region or Metro Manila and Laguna. However, they also ship nationwide through couriers such as LBC, J&T, and Lalamove. As for promotions, they create organic social media posts, attend networking events in branded uniforms to create curiosity, and provide free samples or through word of mouth from existing clients. Their strengths include authenticity, transparency, and humane beekeeping practices, as well as strong educational social media content showing the production of honey and the owner's direct involvement in order to build consumer trust. For their weaknesses, they have an extremely small-scale production which results in limited stock. They are also understaffed as the owner handles all the roles from harvesting, marketing, sales, and the delivery. They also have a lack of a structured, scalable marketing strategy. However, this indicates an opportunity to partner with a Batangas farm for agrotourism aimed at January 2026 and to source unbranded pure honey from Nagcarlan to ensure regular stock 24/7, as well as to partner with resellers in Bonifacio Global City and other B2B clients from beverage companies. They also plan to launch new sustainable products such as beeswax cloths for product diversity. As for their identified threats, it is mostly due to natural predators such as frogs, lizards, weather, and infestations from mites as well as wax moths. However, there is also external competition from cheaper adulterated honey that may confuse the market. The identified gaps in their current strategy include 1. Scalability and supply crisis. The small-scale limited stock model is primarily causing the prevention of the growth and reliable B2B partnerships as consistent market presence, due to the need for more stock and availability of the honey they produce. Number two, there is also an unclear marketing focus. The owner stated a lack of proper brand positioning, and marketing efforts are scattered between selling scarce premium product and general awareness of the brand. The current strategy is not sustainable for growth. There's also an over-reliance on owner for number three. The business cannot scale if the owner is the sole employee for all aspects in terms of production, marketing, networking, and delivery or logistics. And lastly, number four, there is a limited marketing mix. Only the 4 Ps are considered, with a heavy reliance on organic, non-scalable promotion methods. The owner actually mentioned that they do not use any other software aside from sales tracking and data analytics from their social media websites. In order to address this, there are 3 strategic recommendations being given. Number one, the 2-tier product strategy. The problem is the inability to meet demand and build a consistent brand presence due to seasonal limited stock. In order to combat this, it is recommended to implement a 2-tier product line to separate supply issues from brand building. The first tier, which is QuBees Pantry Essentials, will be from sourced out pure unbranded honey from trusted partners in Nagkaralan to provide a consistent year-round revenue stream and fulfill general demand. The second tier, QuBees Premium, will be the in-house Asian stingless honey that will be marketed as premium, limited edition, and seasonal in order to combat the limited stock. This also strengthens the premium positioning and justifies the higher price point, similar to Starbucks Reserve. The justification for this strategy directly addresses the supply weakness. It allows marketing to focus on brand awareness for pantry essentials while building brand prestige for premium products. The second strategic recommendation is to enhance the digital and partnership strategy. As of now, there is an over-reliance on organic social media and owner-led networking. Therefore, it is important to formalize reseller partnerships by creating a simple white label partner program for vendors in Bonifacio Global City for starters. This outsources sales and marketing efforts and increase reach without increasing the workload of the owners. And number two, it is important to also develop an educational content hub and to transform the motto Know Your Beekeeper into a digital strategy instead. Create social media content on topics that showcase the process of creating QuBees honey, as well as differentiating pure honey versus adulterated honey in order to build trust and authority and attract a wider audience. This is supported by a study on consumer behavior finding that transparency in storytelling can significantly increase brand trust and purchase intention. Content marketing is also established as a cost-effective way for small businesses to compete with larger brands. The last strategic recommendation is product diversification and sustainability positioning. As there is a limited product range and untapped potential of the brand's eco-friendly practices, it is recommended to accelerate the launch of beeswax food wraps as an alternative to cling wraps as a new product line. This leverages existing byproducts such as beeswax and aligns with the humane and sustainable values of QuBees. It also taps into the growing global market for sustainable products and also opens opportunities for further promotion by bundles or discounts. It also serves as a powerful marketing tool in order to position QuBees as an eco-conscious lifestyle brand and not just a food producer. This is supported by how the sustainable packaging market is experiencing rapid growth driven by consumer demand for eco-friendly alternatives. In conclusion, QuBees Bee Farm has a strong foundation based on authenticity, quality, and trust. It is recommended to implement a 2-tier product strategy in order to solve supply issues, formalize partnerships and enhance digital content to scale the marketing efforts, and launch beeswax wraps to diversify and strengthen the sustainability and brand position of QBees. By implementing these structured strategies, they can scale its operations, solidify brand positioning, and turn its ethical principles into a sustainable competitive advantage in the future.